Investing, Haim Israel, and I just first before we talk about what's happening now, because you blew my mind with your note for what's going on now, I got to look back on your list and say, how much of these things do you think have happened, and what's in the pipeline right now?
It's always a pleasure to be here, Charles. When we published our moonshot primer, we said 5 to 10 years. 2 years passed from our first moonshot primer. More than half of the moonshots already been fulfilled. Then we had the ChatGPT moment, which accelerated our timeline dramatically. All the moonshots that you presented are in final stages. We don't call them moonshots anymore. We call them breakthroughs right now because they are in early stage of commercialization or the late stage of development right now. So technically speaking, they are not required. They are not being defined as moonshots anymore.
Even immortality.
Well, we're seeing an increase in life expectancy. We didn't watch it yet. But first of all, we've been having a massive breakthrough with AI that allows us to produce drugs today in days, not in years anymore, at a fragile over cost at 100% accuracy. Today, if you want to develop a drug, by the way, on the traditional way, you need roughly 10 years, $5 to $6 billion, a success rate of 0.01%. AI allows that 100%, 30 days, no more than that, and $2 to $3 million tops to build the bright model. So what that means for our life expectancy, you're already seeing that right now, if you are at the 70s, 80s, it's quite normal.
Right.
90s is the new normal. Very soon, we are the generation that will pass 100. Easy.
Let's talk about now where we are right now. Sort of, we're to generative, agentic, physical AI, and this is really the realm where all the things we grew up, the robots and all the things we saw in the movies really start to come to life, right?
Yes, it is. Well, we are calling it that AI have finished or ended its boring stage. We are not investing trillions of dollars to have a chatbot. We are not there to have a machine that will summarize our email or build presentation. This is not why trillions of dollars are being spent right now. We are in the next generation when AI is leaving the chatbot into the physical world. We are seeing rich simulations, which, as I said, allows us to see massive advances in science, in chemistry, in drug developments, in energy. We are seeing AI penetrating into the human body with automating AI, physical AI, humanoid robots into our AV cars. Today, AV cars are running on AI. We are seeing AI everywhere. And this is, by the way, this is the biggest mistake investors keep doing with AI. When we're asking ourselves, is it a bubble? Are we investing trillions of dollars for nothing? To say AI is about the chatbot, about the ChatGPTs of the world, is to say we build the internet to have Spotify, or we build the mobile revolution to book an Uber. The story is so much bigger. We start to see the first real killer application right now.
Well, let's talk about that, because fast forward to what you call the world of dimensional growth, right? This is why I started with the Rod Serling thing. And you say thinking's got to change. Everything's got to change. It's not linear. We got to change the models, the doctrine, the economic theories. Everyone's got to think differently.
Yes, they are. If you think about PE, I heard some of your conversation here, PE, DCFs, they're all linear models. We are being trained to think that we're going to get from point A to point B in a straight line. That does not work anymore. Right. We are beyond the exponential growth rate right now. Right now, we're moving in dimensional. Every day, there's a new development. AI takes us to boundaries that we've never ever thought for. And this is only the beginning. We're not even in the preview of everything that's going on.
So the audience is familiar with unicorns. And again, over the last decade, the success of unicorns, particularly as an investment vehicle, they've just absolutely familiar. But now you say it's time to think bigger, not just bigger, but much bigger. Haim, I got to tell you, you're saying like the private side, that's obviously where the real value is. But I know hectocorns, 100 billion, kilocorns, $1 trillion. To think that we were celebrating billion-dollar companies just like yesterday, it is hard to grasp these things.
Yes, trillion is the new billion, isn't it? The value is in the private side. We live in a world that everything is moving so fast. So the key advantages of the private market, that everything moves fast. There's a lot of flexibility, and companies are very oriented in this mindset, are overtaking the public side right now. Public is offering a lot of advantages like transparency, regulation, governance, but we live in a world that everything moves so fast, so the value is really shifting to the private side. And we see that in the numbers, buddy.
Yeah.
A private company has been IPOing 12 years after being published only 10 years ago. Now it's already 17 years. And the number of public companies in the United States have halved in less than 10 years.
I've got 30 seconds, but I do want to touch quickly upon this warning about the destructive potential of quantum. Everyone talks about it, but what you pointed out is that the risk of quantum breaking every encryption on the planet and being even more important and certainly more immediate than quantum supremacy. We've been talking about this, I think, is one of the reasons Bitcoin's had a hard time. We've seen what's happened with software stocks. How realistic is it? Because if it is, it seems like it rewrites everything.
Yes, the quantum revolution is here and now. It's not 10 years from today. It's not 5 years. It's really here and now. We start to see the first application coming. And the first application that we're not discussing enough, as you said, is breaking every encryption out there. RSA encryptions have been made for classical computers, for linear computers, not for dimensional computers like quantum computers. Now, when traditional computers cannot really hack it, or takes more time than the universe exists to hack RSA encryption, that's what a quantum computer does before breakfast. So we're in this stage that blockchain, encryption, cyber is being threatened by quantum. And this is happening so much faster than everybody expected. This is the next revolution. This is the fire moment of humanity. This is going to drive the ChatGPT moment. It's going to look like the ChatGPT moment on steroids. It's going to happen in the next 1, 2, latest in the next 3 years, even sooner than that.
Great stuff, Haim. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure talking to you, always, no matter how afraid I am when we finish the conversation. Talk to you again soon. Thanks.